Yo, what's up, what's up? Once again, you rocking with the GOAT of the game, HipHopGamer, but you rocking with the real GOAT of the game. When we talk about culture, when we talk about hip hop, when we talk about music, when we talk about philanthropy, when you talk about the pure love and joy that you have for a family, when we talk about taking it to no limits, because there's nothing that this man cannot do and achieve and accomplish. His body of work needs to be studied. His body of work needs to be appreciated. His flowers are limitless. I present to you the one, the only. Give it up for Master P. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bro, it's an
Man, I
honor.
appreciate it. Yes,
Bro,
sir.
it's an honor to see you again, man. So I want to jump in a little bit differently, with this particular interview, man. And I want to lead with legacy. So the first thing is, I don't believe anybody when they talk about this is the last show or the last this, the last that. I don't believe nobody when they say
Come
that.
on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I don't believe it. But one thing I want to ask you, man, is there's so much that led up to this
Yeah.
moment. Can you walk us through some of the pivotal times, good or bad, that led you to this moment and this decision to say, you know what, I've done so much. It's time to pass that torch, and I'm gonna let it go and ride off
Yeah.
into the sunset.
Now for me, man, it's about giving the flowers to the ones that been on this journey with me, my
Mm,
family, my friends, the talent that I was able to help in the game. We look at Mia X, Fiend, Mr. Servon, Silk the Shocker, C Murder, Mystical, uh, Mercedes, Mac, Chopper,
mm,
and Snoop Dogg, which is probably I say Snoop is a person that's in the game now, that been in the game a long time. And he loved it. He loved the music part. And I love it too. But for me, coaching has been the most important thing for me. So even when you look at my label and how I created my label, to be able to coach other millionaires, to create other millionaires, to be able to coach other players like DeMar DeRozan.
wow.
Uh, I was able to coach Jalen Suggs, Chad Hogan. He's in the NBA championship game now.
Wow.
So I could go on and on and on down the list. Lance Stevenson from New York. And so coaching have saved my life. And for me to be able to take over the University of New Orleans and be the president of basketball operations, and what me and Deion Sanders was able to sit down and talk about and look at what he was able to do in football. And for me coming from hip hop, this is a once in a lifetime chance for us as the culture to be able to control something and help and educate and give young Black brothers and sisters opportunities that they would never have. This is bigger than basketball for me. This is about educating the next generation, and to have a college like the University of New Orleans, which is a D1 university, to be able to do this with, and to be able to have my final show on a big stage with Essence at the New Orleans Superdome.
Mm,
It's gonna be incredible because I got a couple shows before that. You'll see me in New York. This is my first time performing in New Jersey. I never performed in New Jersey before, so I'm coming there June 6th. And I'm bringing everybody out. It's gonna be crazy. And so people don't realize, for me, when you see my television series in the movie, The Ice Cream Man, right? New York showed me a lot of love. So I came out New York, put up posters, hung out in the hood, every hood out there. And that's where I was able to break body, and the love was given back to me in New York. And to be able to come out there and do the video with Cam them, do the remix for Body, and the love that I was able to get from the people in New York. I want to be able to show that, because I want people to know, like why this concert at Essence is so important on July 6th. Get your camo. We're gonna have the whole Superdome rocking in camo. That was one thing that I brought to the game. And my thing is, you know what? Let's stop waiting for people funerals. This is a celebration. We need to give us our flowers while we here. And I want to be able to get that to all these artists that I shared this moment with. And like I said, I'm happy for the artists where they at. They understand what product mean. I tell people all the time, product outweighs talent. And so to have a song like Make 'Em Say, still at this time be one of the biggest songs in the world, and then also have a brand. We created this brand right here. I want y'all to see product
Wow.
to Make them say drinks.
Oh,
And so
that's
this is,
crazy.
you know, this is the one of the biggest brands now in Louisiana, and that's how we do it. So I started my career to be able to come from the Bay and to be able to create something. I learned my hustle from the Bay, so being able to give that love and bring everybody full circle is going to be incredible. So I went from New Orleans to the Bay, back to New Orleans, and then took it to the world. I represented Richmond, California, and New Orleans. So this is going to be a celebration. This is not going to be a concert. I mean, you're going to see some of everybody on that stage with me. And this that last time before I go take over college basketball. And so that's why it's so important. People are going to be flying in all over the world wearing camo because we're going to represent the whole No Limit soldier, the army. And man, I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to that God has spared my life and let me change and grow. Because I want people to know a lot of young people beefing over words. It's like, nah, man, we're gonna change that. Show them how we able to live. And when you see, I'm doing this for the city. This is not for me. So when you look at the city of New Orleans, to be able to celebrate this at home in the Superdome, where the Super Bowl was at this year. This is gonna be one of them shows you don't want to miss. So if you ain't got your tickets, or you wasn't thinking about coming to New Orleans, if you're a real No Limit fan, you need to be in the building because you know this might be the last time you see all of us on the stage at the same time. So
Wow. Yo, get your tickets now, right
yeah,
now. Yo, dog. Yo, P, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. Like, I'm so moved by your entire journey. And you know, we always talk about video games here and there and stuff like that,
yeah,
too. I want to ask you this, man, because I believe that everything that you've done, you know, like physically here in the real world,
yeah,
can be also tripled in the digital world. So
yeah,
my question to you is, we've seen Snoop Dogg, Eminem, everybody do their
yeah,
concerts. You know, we've seen Travis Scott and everybody do their
yeah,
concerts inside of Fortnite. And they have
yeah,
like, you know, 11 million, 15 million, 20 million
yeah,
people showed up. Yo, bro, my question to you is, after you do this concert, man, are you open to having those conversations? I can introduce you to people, bro. I could get it done. I'm telling you, I'm
yeah,
so serious
yeah,
and passionate about this. But how cool would it be to have Master P, the No Limit Soldiers, everybody dressed in camo inside
yeah.
of Fortnite, and we all get a chance to watch your digital performance after
Yeah.
your physical performance? What is
Now
your thoughts
listen.
about that?
Now I mean to be honest with you, I'm always open and thinking outside the box. So uh, you about to see me inside. Probably I don't know if I'm the only hip hop artist to play in the NBA, but in 2K to be able to be in that and to have my uniform playing with the Raptors and playing with the Hornets and kids to get a chance to play me. I think that's gonna be incredible. And but I'm definitely open to do a performance inside, you know, digitally. And so it's all good, man. It's all about sharing those resources and making it happen. So this is something that me and you could do. Let's do it.
Yo, say no more. That's all I needed to
Yeah,
hear. This is
yeah,
crazy. So I got a couple more questions because I know you know
yeah.
your time is limited. So I got a couple more questions, man. One thing I wanted to ask you, and this is something that I share with a lot of the kids that I mentor in gaming at
Hmm.
different schools. Because I'm also a partner with the board of education, but I'm also a partner with I also partner with Denzel Washington and brought gaming to his school in Mount Vernon.
Hmm.
So it's
Hmm.
so many things is happening. So my question to you along this journey, man, I'm looking at, you know, 50 Cent build out his you know, studios. I see you know, Tyler Perry got his studios, Cat Williams, you know,
Yeah,
yourself, all these other things. Can you share the importance of collaboration over competition? Because the thing is, like, it's always going to compete, I get it, but along your journey, I've seen you humbly help so
Yeah,
many people. Can you
yeah,
share with the audience the importance of collaboration
yeah.
over competition that helped you get to where you at?
Yeah, so when you look at it, man, and we always beefing in competition with each other, but it's so much room for all of us to work together. And I just brought 50 Cent down for my birthday. He performed with me down there. So, and then Snoop, I mean, he's probably my best student, and now he's one of the biggest bosses in the game. So it's about us growing, sharing information, sharing wisdom and knowledge. I tell people all the time. Uh, you're not a millionaire till you're able to create other millionaires. So you're not successful until you help create other successful people. And that's where the glory come from. It's not how much you make, it's how much you make a difference, how much you give back. That's how I could we compare wealth when you look at wealth, like, because so a lot of people talk about wealth and they want to compare wealth to just having money. No, we compare wealth by what are you giving back? What are you doing? It's not what you have. And so a lot of billionaires think they could take this stuff with them. There's a lot of people facing a lot of tough times and they're not putting their trust and faith in God. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like when you put your trust and faith in God, because for me, I'm on a different journey. I'm not trying to compete with our people. I'm trying to do what I got to do because I put my trust and faith in God. And I think that's the most important thing for me. Like I don't live for the money. I make money. I tell people I'm like instant grits, just add water, I can make some money. So I could fall off. I could fall off y'all 1,000 times and come back up because it's not about me. And me and one of my friends was talking about this the other day. Say God give it to people he know that's gonna take care of his people. And so a lot of people don't understand why they're not successful because the mindset that they have, that they just have a kingpin mentality, is all about me, me, me. They're not thinking about, you know, who can I help? Who can I help take care of? And even when family members, you notice that certain family members, they're not successful because they're not good stewards of what God has left for us on this planet. This is only temporary success. So God want to see, what are you going to do with this while you're here? And
Mm.
so that's the most important thing for me. And that's why I get up in the morning. And that's why I told you, like, coaching is the most important thing for me. So I could grow old coaching. Think about it.
Mm.
But I can't grow old being on the stage all the time, right? But some of the greatest coaches you've seen, they older people respect them because they believe in them. And I feel like our culture needs somebody that can help coach and motivate them. And so I feel like that's what I've been put on this planet, to help create future leaders. And so I don't just want kids coming to my program at the University of New Orleans and just to get a scholarship and thinking they're going to make it to the NBA.
Mm.
Everybody's not going to make it to the NBA, but I can make sure every kid comes to my program, get a great education, get a degree, and then they could go on to start a business. They could be prepared to take care of their family and still be successful. So, and at the same time, I could add more value to the school by bringing attendance and enrollment up, and being able to show people the importance of education. So everybody think, Master P came from the streets. I'm saying, yeah, I come from the streets, but I was an A student. I made sure I got my schoolwork. And so that's why I was able to outthink a lot of the negative situations that I was in, and I was able to overcome it through education. And I feel that we give the next generation that foundation, then we're going to be all right.
Wow, bro, that is insane. That is incredible, and that's exactly what we need. I can't wait to share what you just said with a lot of the students. I do that all the time, all over the
Yeah.
world. I always take, like, words and excerpts from people like yourself that's in such powerful, influential positions and share it with them, man. So everything that you say here, I'm telling you, man, it does not fall on deaf ears. It really
Well, you know
goes
what?
into
You
the
know, you know
community. So
what
I
the
thank you.
problem is? You know what the problem with us, right? The media don't want to show the truth to our culture. Think about it. You're not gonna be successful with just negative stuff, being around negative things, being around negative thinkers, right? What do they show us in the hood? They show us poverty. They show us a lack of education, and also they just show us the dope man. So what do we want to be like?
Yep.
Or they show us an athlete or entertainer. So we think that's the only way out. What about using our mind? What about using education? I tell people all the time, we'll get 5 to 10 on the case instead of giving 4 years to college or investing in a business or investing into your entrepreneurship to change your life and to feed your family. So you mean tell me you'll get 5, 10, 15, 20 to life to something, and you wouldn't give 4 years to further your education or building a business or a brand? Because we're not taught to think. It's a mindset. So we change the mindset, and that's what this concert for Essence is going to be about, showing our people how I changed my mindset, was able to grow up. And if I could do it, then everybody out there could do it. People that look like me, that because I come from poverty. Nobody gave me nothing. I live with my grandparents. It stopped making these excuses. Everybody got 24 hours. What are you going to do with your 24 hours? So July 6th, we're going to celebrate in the Superdome. It's going to be the biggest show ever. You don't want to miss this. If you need to fly into New Orleans, get down there. It's going to be about love. It's going to be about peace, and it's going to be a celebration. And it's going to be a No Limit Soldier camouflage party. So get your camo and come to New Orleans.
I got
July
mine,
6th.
son. I'm telling you, yo, Pete, I got my camo.
Yeah.
Wait till you see my camo, son. Because like I also like work out. I'm like mad ripped, so I'm gonna have the camo. Yo, I'm gonna have like the Under Armour camo stuff. Yo, it's gonna be.
Come on, man. Let's go.
I'm looking forward to it. So for the final question, bro, and I'll let you go after this, man. Now, this is something that like blew me away. So I know you nice on the court. So this is a 2-part question, bro. So I need your help with this. So what do the New York Knicks need to do against the Indiana Pacers to win this series? In your opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do the Knicks need to do? Please, even if you're not a Knicks fan, you know, I'm from New York, bro. I need your help. You know what I mean? So that's
I ain't gonna lie. I like the Knicks, and the Pacers got a great team, but they got to do something else besides just Bronson. They got everybody else got to step up, and they got to play defense. And they, you know, you can't just think that the game is over. The game ain't over till the time run out. Because think about it, they was up by like 14, 19
points in 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah, and lost. But guess what? That's the NBA, and that's what I tell my son. So hopefully, you know, the Knicks. He at the University of Houston, and they made it to the Final Four this year. So hopefully the Knicks get him next year when he come out. So now you just need. I just think they got the players there. I just think that everybody else need to step up, because this is it. If you don't win these next games, it's over with. And I feel like everybody is coming to see the Knicks, and everybody rooting for them all over the world. But you know, it's gonna get tougher even after this. You know, because like I said, my youngster played for the Oklahoma.
OKC
you know,
is
yeah. So you know, Big Chat played with my son in high school. So my son, they was on that state championship team together. So you know, Chat really done stepped it up. I mean, they got the MVP over there, so it's gonna get tougher and tougher. So I can't wait to see it. But you know what? To be honest with you, this is the most exciting that you ever seen. So the Garden is jumping right now. And then with dude doing the choke thing, the Reggie Miller thing, I mean, y'all should be mad right there, man. For real.
He showed up with Tim's on, P. He showed up with Tim's on and then did the choke. I'm hurting right now.
He a hell of a player, man, but that was disrespectful. So Bronson gonna have to do something now, man, for real. Like, he can't foul out. You know, y'all can't let him foul out, because when he fouled out, it was over.
Yeah,
so
man.
that man leading that ship by himself, man. So y'all got to figure out a way to keep him in the game, especially.
Absolutely, man. You're right, man. And like lastly, you know, Ice Cube has the big three. My question is, if Master P stepped on the court in a big three, who's the two that you would have with you to go up against like Ice Cube and his like big three? If you step on the court, you know what I'm saying, you lighten them up. I already know what you could do. You could do. But if you're on the court, what's two other players and that you would bring with you to shut down the big three and be like, Ice Cube, I love you, but this is mine?
Man, I'm bringing Steph Curry and LeBron James.
Game over. That's all you had to say. So look, man, I'm telling y'all, please get your tickets now. Like, for real. July 6th, right?
Yeah, July 6th, New Orleans in the Superdome.
The Superdome is going to be special that night. I don't care where you got to come from. Make sure you show up for my brother, my mentor, somebody that I look up to, Master P. Please show up and show out for him and the whole team. Love y'all. Love you, my brother. Can't wait to see you in New Orleans. It's going to be crazy. On that note, it's the go to the game, HipHopGamer, on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. And we out of here, baby. Peace.
Yes, sir. Salute.